Hey guys, welcome to Drop Time, the self-proclaimed #1 podcast that covers the latest sneaker releases. We're your hosts with the most.
This is Jamal.
This is Luis. Make sure to check us out on Twitter at @droptime_ and also on Instagram at _droptime.
All right, today is July 11th, and we had a bit of a slow week last week. This upcoming one, there's some stuff, some interesting stuff dropping, some interesting packs dropping, but I guess nothing. I mean, would you consider anything too crazy coming up this week, Luis?
There is one shoe that caught my attention.
Okay.
It's the what is it called again? The LeBron 18s.
Okay, so that pack.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that is an interesting one. We'll get into that, but before we get into everything that dropped last week and this upcoming, let's give you a rundown of what we will see upcoming July 11th to the 17th. So, like usual, Sunday 11th today, we're not going to see anything. Tomorrow, Monday, we see the Ronnie 5 by New Balance RC 1300s pack. It's going to be 3 different ones. It's for his 10th anniversary with New Balance. The 3 colors are going to be antler, elephant skin, and white pepper. And then on Tuesday and Wednesday, 13th, 14th, we will not see anything as of yet. On Thursday, the 15th, we will see the Nike Lebron 18 Low by Xbox. It's going to be a set shoe. It's the Wile E by Roadrunner. They do have another drop of that shoe, but this is going to be a pack with Xbox. Comes with a controller to drop on Thursday. We also see the Nike Dunk High GS in the bright crimson. And also women's Air Jordan 1 Low Wolf Grays drop in Europe. And then on Friday the 16th, we will see the rest of the entire Nike LeBron by Space Jam collection. There will also be 2 different Converse for Space Jam collection. There's going to be a new Legacy and a Toon Squad Converse dropping. Then also there will be a Nike Air Force 1 07 by Space Jam. So definitely a lot of stuff in this Space Jam collection. Nike going hard with that. And then to finish off the week pretty good, on Saturday we will see the Air Jordan 1 High Electro Orange. Pretty nice shoe. It's kind of like what's the one that... There was one orange shoe that dropped. What the heck? I can't think of the name. What's the orange shoe that dropped before? They did like 3 different ones of it. The orange Jordans.
Orange Jordans.
Yeah.
I have no
shutter
idea.
Backboards. That's what it is.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like shutter backboards kind of. Just, I'm probably for the fact that it has orange, but yeah. To me, when I saw them, I thought shattered backboard. So maybe this is like another version of that. But yeah, so pretty good stuff coming up. But let's go into the rundown of what we saw in the last week. So, Luis, what was the first thing we saw?
So last week on Monday, the 5th, we saw Adidas Yeezy 700 in the blue tint colorway. So they released that Yeezy Supply, Adidas, and a lot of different places that don't usually get them. This wasn't a really hard release to get. You know,
No,
right now,
not at all.
Mostly, if you wanted these, you could have got them.
If you didn't get them, I don't know what you're doing. Like, if you actually wanted them and didn't get them, I don't know what you're doing. No offense, but it was that easy.
They're going under retail right now. So retail is $220. Approximate resale is $210 through $240, which is basically under retail or retail plus tax, which everybody's taking a loss on if you're selling on a foot site. I mean, you're selling on StockX or you're selling on Go. So
yeah, because you got to pay those fees. Yep.
Yeah, and then plus if you pay taxes and shipping, it's like, bro, they're even eating even more right there. Actually, I know a guy who checked out like 20 of these.
No way.
Yeah, he checked out 20 of these. He didn't think they were gonna brick. And
I mean, we could have seen from every other 700 movement that these are pretty much gonna break.
And that's what happens when you don't listen to the podcast and you don't pay attention. You know, you end up checking out 20 pairs of something that you're not really supposed to buy.
That's a good point. That man needs to know about our podcast. That's all I can say about that.
It is what it is, man, at the end of the day. But you know what, man? That was it for Monday. It was the end of the day with that shoe right there. What happened on Tuesday, man?
So the first thing we saw on Tuesday was the Nike Dunk High Green Noise. This was part of the first use pack. These were supposed to drop in the US, but they got delayed until who knows when. We'll have to wait and see when Nike finally gets shipments in for the US to drop. But they dropped in EU on Nike Desktop, retail $120. Resale right now is in about $150 to $200, so not too bad for a Dunk High. And then there was a second shoe in that pack. What was the other color that we saw in that pack drop, Luis?
So second color we saw was the Nike Dunk High in the University Red colorway. Same thing as the first shoe Jamal just talked about on Nike Desktop in the EU. Retail $120, approximate resale $140 through $160. out of the 3 different ones that came out on Tuesday, this was by far my favorite one.
The University Red?
Yeah.
You could pull a shoe off. I could never pull a bright red shoe off like that.
Bro, this okay, the thing is like this you gotta pair with something like some like white pants, you know?
Oh, white. I remember that back in the day when that was a thing to wear. When white pants were a thing, they'd be wearing the brightest shoes with them. I respect somebody that can pull it off. I can never do that.
White pants. Remember they used to wear like these green pants and the blue pants?
Yeah. Back then, all the colored pants were in.
Everybody, and they're ripped too. Like, dude, that whole vibe was
true.
It was a weird. It was when a Lil B was actually like famous, you know. That song
when his curses were a thing.
Yeah, back who was it cursing again?
He cursed Durant for the longest time.
Oh yeah, and then he made a song.
Yeah, and it was like, and then he like uncursed him. I still think he's a bit cursed. That man can't win a championship with another team. But yeah, that's impressive. You can pull a bright shoe like that off.
Yeah, but retail is 120 out of these, approximately so 140 through 160. So not bad right there. Once again, this is my favorite one out of the week. But there was still one more shoe that came out. What's the last one, man?
Last thing we saw was the Air Jordan 1 Low Particle Gray. If I'm not mistaken, these released a while ago, like a very, very long time ago.
Yeah.
If not, it was pretty much the same color. Maybe they just switched up like how the color is on like the tongue or something. I don't know.
Or maybe they just changed the SKU.
Yeah, that's very possible. But retail on them is 90. Resale right now sitting about 120 to 150. So not too bad for a nice quick flip. That is all we saw on Tuesday, though. On Wednesday, we did not see anything. And then you guys already know what Thursday is. What did we see drop on Thursday, Luis?
Thursday, aka Supreme Week 20. So we saw a couple different things released on Supreme, aka Thursday. We saw Supreme Mori Mach 7 bodyboard, retail 178, approximate resale 220, depending on the color. There was a red one and a black one that came out. That bodyboard pretty much bricked, dude. 220 resale. That's pretty much like shipping and taxes right there. Even if with the Supreme like logo, I don't think that bodyboard is any better than any other ones right there, man.
Do you think, like, I don't know. It just seems like Supreme. What's there to save Supreme at this point? I mean, because this was the final week of the season, yeah.
Yeah, this is the last. This is the last one, man. After this, there's no more.
So,
Supreme.
Like when Supreme comes back for the next season, like what's there to save them? I'm very curious because honestly, it used to, like at least last season. Maybe I'm mistaken, but there's at least something every single week that you could flip that had resell, that had enough demand where it's like that. By all means, they're probably still selling out of a lot of stuff, but it just keeps like it seems like it's slowing down. Do you think it'll get to the point where things start to sit?
I think things won't sit because there's such a global demand, but there's more people wearing Supreme now than before. Like before, like if you had Supreme and then you saw somebody with Supreme, it's like, dude, like that was like almost like a badge of respect, dude. Because like to even get that, it was pretty much impossible.
So they're pretty much just like a mainstream brand at this point.
Basically,
there's not really like exclusivity to anything anymore.
They might become like the next like O'Neal or like Billabong. Or like one of those California streetwear brands.
Yeah, and by all means, I mean, the company will still be making money. I'm just wondering for our side of things, will Supreme be something to resell anymore? Or is it just going to turn into like once in a while, you'll get a BOGO, you'll make $50 on it, and that's about it?
I think it's going to become like Kith.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because Kith can still have like a collab with somebody like Disney or whoever, and there was some resale, but like that's the only time you'll see it.
Yeah, and even that resale won't be that much. It's like whatever.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
I think
that's a good way of putting it.
I think like the move with Supreme would be like selling it where there's no Supreme store, like maybe like in the Midwest or like in Texas.
Oh, I see.
You know, like in markets where there's no Supreme store at all, or maybe like in Australia.
Like the access is just much harder.
Yeah, because dude, like I was actually a couple years ago trying to work with the store in Australia so I could like ship them stuff, but like the import fees and whatnot, and then the shipping time, and I don't know, it was a mess. But anyways, yeah, basically like Supreme in Australia, it's basically like non-existent. Like anything resells anything.
That's true. I think I saw I think I saw one store out there, and the Supreme Air Forces are still going for like 400 in all sizes.
Yeah.
So yeah, you gotta find those markets. If you can get tapped into those markets that are underserved, make a lot of money off of it.
Definitely. But yeah, the bodyboard wasn't the only thing that came out on Thursday. We also had the Terry S logo 6-panel hat, retail of $58, approximately resale $62 to $87. We had the WDF pin, retail $8, approximately resale $18. We also had the overdyed camo boonie, retail $60, approximate resale $80. And last but not least, we had the classic logo Terry Crusher, retail $60, approximate resale $90 to $150. That's probably the best item of the week to resell right there. And you know the funny thing is, man, we had like 3 hats. Basically, like that was like those were the hottest items, and a pin. If that,
I remember the last time that's ever happened.
That's ridiculous, dude. Like if you would have told me this was like the lineup, like back in like I don't know, like 2011, that this was gonna happen, I would have never believed you, dude. I would have like, yeah, sure, whatever, dude. Because I remember people were making a living out of just standing in line at Supreme.
That's very true. That's true. You don't see anybody, like there's all these people, like all these YouTubers and stuff that they would always vlog outside of Supreme. You don't see that anymore.
Yeah, that guy, what's his name? Patrick Star, right? That's the guy that does YouTube. I mean YouTube Supreme reviews. Something Star,
yeah, no? Something Star.
Yeah, something Star. So I actually ran into that guy a couple years ago at Supreme Louis Vuitton.
Okay.
And he was vlogging. You don't see that guy going to stores anymore. He just does online.
That's it. I don't even know if I see anybody like do Supreme reviews or anything like that on YouTube.
Yeah,
at least I haven't in a long time.
Or maybe we don't get them suggested anymore.
That's very possible. Maybe we just like us ourselves are just not looking into that stuff, so we don't even see them.
Yeah, because I remember there's a lot of like YouTubers back then who would like do like live cop videos. We had that one guy, the owner of something, Notify. What's his name again? He what's his name? I forgot his name, but he's one of the owners of Notify, and he was making videos, and he recently made a video how he's gonna stop doing his Sneaker to Riches. Boy Nova.
That guy.
Yeah, Boy Nova.
Oh, he's stopping?
He stopped the Sneaker Riches series.
What happened? No,
too much stress.
Sneakers?
Too much stress. Yeah.
With what? Botting?
Like editing the videos and whatnot. He said that he would edit the entire time in cop, and then just like edit again. That he wouldn't sleep. He missed a lot of events and whatnot. But yeah, he owns a Cook Group now. He's a part owner of it. So Cook Groups make a whole bunch of money.
That's true.
Yeah, you hire staff and you pay them like $500 a month, and then you have like 1,000 people in there paying $50.
Yeah. Hey, if you can build that brand name, that's where the money's at.
And there's these people in these groups, bro. They're like moderators. They don't even get paid anything. And it's like, bro, real? Yeah,
that's all bad.
I don't know, man. I don't really know what's going on. The whole Cook Group thing, bro. We're just right here at Drop Time doing our thing, being organic, drinking kombucha, and
wearing red shoes with white pants,
white jeans. Yeah, that's us right there. But yeah, that wasn't it for Thursday. We had one more item on Thursday. What's the move right there, man?
So we saw the women's Nike Dunk Low laser orange drop. Very, 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 very profitable shoe out here. Retail 100, resale right now sitting about 220 to 350. So congrats to anybody that was able to scoop them up. They did do a sneakers pass. If you're able to cop on that, also that was very nice flip right there. Few other shoes that dropped on Thursday. Thursday was a bit of a busy day. What was the next shoe that we saw drop on Thursday, Luis?
So on Thursday, we also had the women's Air Jordan 1 Zoom in the Lemon Twist colorway. So this released on Nike Desktop, Foot Patrol, BSTN, Shinzo, and all the other European Jordan stars. Retail 140, approximate resale 160 through $190. So it's pretty good resale right there. If you're in Europe, I guess you can say made some extra $40. Some money to go buy some chocolate.
What's the one chicken place out there? And
Nando's,
England. Yeah,
Nando's.
There you go,
bro. I heard that place is so good.
Same.
I've never been there for the life of me, but
don't they have one in the US now? I could be wrong.
Maybe New York.
Yeah, I thought they got one out in the U.S. I don't remember though.
They actually that's very important. We should look into that right now. Nando's. That's actually more
Is
important.
that how slow things are getting? That's the important thing to look at.
Yeah, here. Oh, there's one in. I think there's one in LA. Is there one in LA?
I thought there was one. So I have a feeling that there was one out somewhere in the U.S.
Let's see. Nando's Chicken USA. South African. Is this the same one? Nando's Peri Peri Chicken?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. There's a whole bunch of them.
Really?
Yeah. Is this the same one?
Nando's first opened up in the U.S. in 2008 in D.C. They have 43 locations.
They're all on the East Coast.
Yeah, Illinois, D.C., Maryland, and Virginia. So we gotta go out to the East Coast, I guess.
I guess I don't really want to go out there.
What? You just go out to Chicago.
Chicago. I don't know, man. That city's too old and it's too cold.
Don't disrespect Chicago like that.
Put some respect on Chicago.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, that wasn't it. We saw one more pair of sneakers that came out on Thursday. What's the move, man?
Last thing we saw was the Converse Chuck 70 Highs by Golf Wang. This was in the yellow flame. They did a flame colorway before, and this is the yellow flame version. Retail on them is 100. Resale right now sitting about 145 to 165, which is not bad at all. You cannot complain about those prices because this was not that hard of a shoe to cop. So definitely nice, easy money on that one. Congrats to anybody that went for them and able to cop. That is all that we saw on Thursday. On Friday, what was the first thing we saw? I mean, we can talk about this, I guess. What was the first shoe that we saw on Friday, Luis?
Oh, we saw the Dia Ultra Boost, nice kicks, no vacancy colorway. So this released at Shop Nice Kicks. But last week we talked about maybe, are the consortium shoes, are they coming back? Are they here to stay? Because it's been forever since something dropped like this, this colorway. But surprisingly, nobody liked them, like at all. They're just literally still in stock on the website, which is it's crazy. A couple years ago, like back in like 17.
No, the NMD Nice Kicks were some for over $1,000.
Yeah, they were worth something back then, but now it's like whatever. Like nobody really wants them anymore.
It's amazing.
But yeah, and also the thing is, they also dropped on Confirmed app at the same time they dropped on Shop Nice Kick. So there's plenty of opportunities to get these. We actually had, I think, like 2-3 people post success on the timeline.
Yeah, by all means, if you want personals, at the end of the day, it's a nice shoe. It's just I'm honestly, I don't know how many pairs they produce, but I'm honestly surprised that you can still buy them, that they didn't sell out.
Yeah, but retail $200, box from retail $200 to $250, so that's not bad right there, but not the best. But like Jamal said, these are pretty good for personal, so that's that right there. One thing though, I think this is one of the most important things on the podcast is that did you get these?
No way. I didn't expect them to do that well. Personally, I don't need another pair of Ultra Boosts. I already have one still going. So I was about to. I like me. I don't know if this is what killed the shoe, but I don't like shoes with gum bottoms. I don't know why, but I don't like them with gum bottoms.
Do you get mad or what?
No, I don't get mad. Why would I get mad about it?
I don't know.
No, like other people could like it. I'm cool with that. I just personally would not wear shoes with gum bottoms. So they can't, like, that killed it for me. If they were like, if the bottom was black, I'd be cool with it. But I personally would not buy them to wear with the gum bottoms. I don't really like those.
I guess to each their own, right there.
Yeah, of course. Other people like it, which I know nothing wrong with that.
You know what I would wear though, man? It's the next shoe we're gonna talk about. Okay.
The next one was the Air Jordan 4 University Blues. These had a very big restock on Dick's Sporting Goods, which, I mean, these were dropped a long, long time ago. It's interesting that there's still stock out there, and Dick's was able to release them again. Retail on them is $200. Resell didn't really change at all. Resell sitting $300 to $350, so lots of money in those. I do wonder. I mean, I guess we can't really base it on the people that follow us to like post success to get an idea of if people copped, because they don't post anything. But I do wonder how easy or hard it was to cop on this Dick's Sporting Goods restock.
Well, obviously there was a queue right there.
Yeah, well, like usual.
Yeah, did you get past the queue? Because I didn't.
I finally did, but when I was trying to check out, it was saying that the size was sold out. But what I don't think there's a lot of bots that have been working on dicks.
I think only Heiha works. No,
I don't even think they have it.
Polaris.
I don't remember. There's like two, like, if I remember seeing somewhere, it was like two random bots I've never heard of.
Or Mech.
Or not even. No, it wasn't even those. Just like two I've never heard of the names before in my life. Supposedly they they've been working, but
it's like what, like
I don't really know many that have been working on dicks.
And it's like, well, only like 5 people running the bot, and the 5 people have to be the developers.
Probably. So yeah, so you should. Some people should have had a decent chance to cop. I just don't know if anybody really did. Hard to say.
Yeah, no, it is what it is right there. But
yeah, it was definitely a nice ending to Friday. And then on Saturday we had a few drops. What was the first thing we saw on Saturday?
First item we saw was the Air Jordan 3 in the Racer Blue colorway. So this came out everywhere that stocks Jordans. Retail 190, approximately retail $220 through $240. Air Jordan 3. I hate the silhouette, honestly. Out of all of them, this is the one I hate the most. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it, dude.
All Jordan models.
Yeah.
Like we're talking all the way to, what are they on, 35?
All 35 of them, yeah.
This is the least favorite.
This is my least favorite one, bro.
Right.
I don't know. I feel like it's just like a whack 4. Even though
it came out before the 4?
Yeah, even though it came out before the 4, I feel like it's just whack, bro.
All right. I mean, yeah, you can have that opinion. Nothing wrong.
I've never owned a pair of 3s. I will never own a pair of 3s. You know, that's just like food for thought right there.
All right. They still have money in them though. I mean, nothing crazy. I don't remember the last time a 3 had crazy money. I think the last one was what? The what were they called? Those women's ones. They were like a really light orange.
Yeah.
Yellow.
Yeah, but yeah,
I don't remember what the color was, but yeah.
Yeah, these were total for 190, resale 220 through 240. So yeah, there was some money in there, but not like insane money. I guess you can say there's like, you can go to the store, you can buy 6 packs of like a root beer, because we don't drink alcohol on this podcast, and maybe go to like the dollar store and get a couple packs of chips.
Yeah,
that's some chip money right there, bro.
Chip money, that's what we can talk. Yeah, that's chip money right there.
Everybody
needs their chips though.
Yeah. What's your favorite chips, bro?
That's a good question. That's a tough one. I might go with what is the one? Cheddar sour cream?
Cheddar's the Doritos or Funny?
No, they're Ruffles. Yeah. They make them in others now, but I think Ruffles is like the main one. That's definitely up there for me. What about you?
I'm more of a it's honey something. It's a Twisters, the Frito Twisters. Yeah, the Frito. Yeah, the honey barbecue.
I don't know.
Yeah, honey barbecue Twisters from Frito-Lay.
Nice.
You never had them?
Fancy. No, I've never had them.
It's probably an LA thing.
Are they Fritos or they're Doritos or what are they?
They're Fritos, but they're Twisters. Like
I have never had anything but the regular Fritos. I've never even had. I've never seen flavored Fritos.
No, they're not like Fritos like dip chips, and they're not like these are like twisted. They're twisted. Like they're twisted, bro.
They're twisted.
Yeah.
And you fancy out here.
You know, only the best in LA, bro.
There you go.
Yeah.
But that's not the only thing that dropped on Saturday. There was a pack that dropped. We'll only talk about 2. There was the Quai 54 pack. We'll only talk about 2 of the shoes that actually, in my opinion, really mattered in the pack. Was the Jordan 5s and the Jordan 1 lows. Jordan 5s retail for $190. Resale right now sitting about $250 to $275. The 1 lows $120. Resale sitting about $160 to $180. So not too bad. 5s obviously doing a lot better, but the 1 lows are not too far behind. These dropped in Europe. Plenty of places to cop in Europe, so congrats to anybody that went for them and was able to secure a pair. If you're out in the US, there might have been like 1 or 2 sites that shipped worldwide, but not too many options, and definitely have to deal with fees and taxes and all that kind of stuff when buying from Europe. But at the end of the day, that might have been your only chance to cop these, considering this is usually just for Europe. I don't even think they've ever dropped Quai 54 other than in Europe retailers, so yeah, if you wanted these, that might have been the best chance to get them. But there is one last drop we saw on Saturday. It was a big one. It was an interesting one. What was the last thing we saw on Saturday, Luis?
So the last one we saw on Saturday was the Off-White Air Force One low in the lemonade colorway. Retail $150, approximate resale $1,700 through $2,220, that's pretty good right there.
You can't complain about that.
Yeah, dude, like this shoe has been like shrouded in like a really big cloud of like mystery.
Yes,
everybody was like it's gonna come out here, it's gonna come out there, it's gonna come out at this time, at this day, whatnot. And
well, the nice thing is we did know ahead of time it was dropping on Saturday. That was a nice thing.
But we didn't know the time was like here and there,
Yeah, the time was unknown, but at least we knew the day.
Yeah, but one thing though, like the regular people, we didn't go into this on Twitter. We didn't post this because if we did post this, like how to spoof the GPS, that if we would have posted how to do that, our timeline would have been like blowing up with people asking us questions, and we're only here to help you until like a certain way. We're not going to do everything for you, but
we can only provide certain stuff. I mean, do understand, do it through Twitter, so there's only certain stuff that we can actually provide.
A lot of people spoof there. I personally know a guy like hopped fair. He copped 5 out of spoofing. 5 out of spoofing.
Man, I had a bunch of issues. Wasn't able to get any. I had so many issues.
I had the best.
The thing wasn't even recognizing I was there, and by the time it recognized, like it wanted to acknowledge that I was there, it was sold out.
Did you use Android or iPhone?
iPhone.
That's a thing, man.
That is not. No, don't tell me that's not the thing. No, that's usually how it goes. I remember back when they did the MCA stash. So many people had payment issues.
Not me.
Okay, yeah, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about general people. So many people had payment issues, and when even for the Fear of God ones that they did in Chicago during ComplexCon, they had Bluetooth on that one, and people that were physically there still had payment issues. So, like, it's not necessarily, at the end of the day, it's a very limited shoe, so not everybody can get it, but it's not necessarily like if you were just able to try, because sometimes you'll have server issues and can't always cop.
Yeah, like for some reason, like my sneakers, when there's exclusive, what are they called, the ones in LA, exclusive access, what are they called?
What,
like the ones where
Sneakers
stash
Pass?
Sneakers Pass, well, there's a Sneakers Pass, like why even try for me? I've tried before so many times. I can never get to the size page. Or
the button got Android.
The button doesn't even pop up anymore, bro. It just stopped popping up.
Well, that's because Android, huh?
Nah, it's not Android, bro. Because I've hit on sneakers.
Okay, so don't go tell me because iPhone.
But I had So you said you had issues with this Saturday release. I had the biggest issue out of all of them, bro.
What was your biggest issue that you didn't even go for them?
I fell asleep. You and I had a conversation the day of in the morning. I think it's like 1 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, bro, I'm gonna be up at 6 a.m. ready to get this one. You're like, yeah, me too. And then 6 a.m. came and went by, and I was asleep. And I woke up like around maybe like 9.
Yeah, way too late.
And then I see all the notifications that came out like at 7 in the morning. I think like PST time.
Yeah. That's when it was.
And then I was like, damn, I really missed them. Then the first thing I do, I message you. I'm like, did you get them? And you're like, nah. And I was like, damn.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah. I saw a video, dude, of like a bunch of people there it's in Boston, right? The ICA.
Yeah, that's what it was for. Was ICA.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of people outside of Boston ICA, dude. Like it was insane, dude. Like just people there. They're literally like piled on top of each other.
Well, that's crazy because that's the first time that there was like 100% confirmation of when the stash would happen.
Yeah, because even ICA posted it on their Instagram.
But hopefully there's a regular drop that happens on sneak. I assume there's not going to be something that drops on sneakers, but that'd be nice if they have another drop on sneakers. Yeah, but just for future information, I think this is the only time I'm ever going to say this. If there is another Sneakers Pass, you can spoof your location. Pass.
Sneakers stash.
Yeah,
If
too
there,
many sneaker stuff.
yeah, if there ever is I guess you can say another one of these, you can use a fake GPS on Android, and you can fake your location. So that's one of them right there. And for Android,
For
I
whoever
don't.
actually uses Androids.
Yeah, that's for Android right there. For iPhone, I don't know because I'm not. I don't have iPhone money yet.
The good thing we have something called Google.
Yep, Google's your best friend right there for that one. Um, but that's it for Saturday. Saturday was a pretty wild day, specifically the off whites. You know, it's insane, man. It is what it is in the day. Good days end the week. Yeah, that's the end of this podcast. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. We have the upcoming week. So yeah, on Monday we're gonna see the Ronnie Fi New Balance RC 1300 Antler colorway. This is gonna release to KIF, EU, and USA. There's also gonna be a early access loyalty program.
There was
Oh,
yesterday.
there was.
Yeah, yesterday.
Wait, what day is today?
Today's Sunday. On Saturday there was early access.
Okay, well, there's basically early access. Early access. I'm like speaking Spanish now with the Spain accent. Early access loyalty program is basically anybody who bought a Kith New Balance shoe off of Kith before, they basically got access to it. So, if you copped it, that's cool. And if you didn't, well, okay, you still got Monday. Retail 165, approximate resale 170 through $200. So it's pretty good resale right there. You know, some root beer and chip money right there. We're gonna see this shoe in a different colorways. What's the other colorways coming out?
So the other one that will drop is elephant skin. So the antler is the one that's like a reddish. What would you call it? Like a not like a brick colorway, like a terracotta type color. The elephant skin is the gray one, and expected resale is about the same, 170-200. And then there's a third, so there's gonna be three different colors. What is the third color, Luis?
Third color is white pepper. Retail 165, approximate retail 170 through $200. So same thing as all the two other ones. So it's not bad at all right there. Pretty solid ending from Monday. Different opportunity, make some extra bread right there. But on Tuesday we're not going to see anything. On Wednesday we're not going to see anything. And then on Thursday we're not seeing Supreme, but we're seeing a couple different items right there. What are we seeing on Thursday, Jamal?
So first thing we'll see is the Nike Lebron 18 low by Xbox Wile E first Roadrunner. So this shoe is gonna also drop on Friday, but it's just gonna be the shoe. On Thursday, this is a Xbox pack, so there'll be special packaging. It'll also come with an Xbox controller. I assume that's Xbox Series controller, not an Xbox One. But retail on the pack is $220. Resale expectations right now we're expecting about 600 to 1,000. It's kind of hard to say. I don't know how much value people are going to be putting into the fact that, I mean, special packaging obviously is going to add some value, but also then there's the Xbox controller. I think it's going to be good. If it's exclusive, it'll be even better. But what do you think? I mean, do you think this Xbox controller is going to make that big of a difference?
Well, honestly speaking, dude, I have no idea. I think on the maybe like price spectrum we can like readjust it. Maybe
well, because there's like there's like early pairs for this.
Yeah,
like with like the pack and everything. They're like I've seen some like $1,200, $1,400.
I think maybe the ceiling might be like 600.
Okay,
on that right there. Because we all know that like pre-release the early pairs and whatnot, they obviously go for more than
by all means,
they go for a lot more. But I can kind of see the ceiling being $600 right there for like maybe like the bigger sizes, like sizes like 10 and a half, 11 and 12, 13, 14, and like maybe for like a size like 16, 17 and 18 we might see a higher ticket because this is a basketball shoe and a lot of basketball players want this shoe. You know, they have bigger feet than everybody else, you know. That's on average. So because they're taller. Yeah, I guess that would be like my prediction right there.
Okay.
For like where the price would be at. But you know, at the end of the day, man, we've never really seen something like this, you know, with LeBron.
Yeah.
So
they're like, when they threw the Xbox controller, there's gonna be value, but I don't know. It's tough to me to figure out how valuable is that Xbox controller going to be to
Yeah.
somebody reselling.
If it was like Bad Bunny, I'd be like, yeah, man, $2,000 all day. But
Yeah. Also, that's the thing. Like, how much value? Like, by all means, Space Jam is a classic, but I'm just trying to figure out because I know like back when they retroed the Space Jam stuff, like the original Space Jam stuff, like when they brought the jerseys were reselling. They were selling out everywhere for like every single time they would restock. They would resell. They were selling out everywhere, and the jerseys themselves were selling like double retail.
yeah,
So Space Jam obviously brings resale, but is this new Space Jam with LeBron going to do the same as what the original did? I don't know. I mean, obviously we're gonna find out this week. But yeah, that Xbox controller, like I know there's value to it. I'm just it's hard to figure out how much value is it actually bringing to the pack.
I doubt it, man. Because there's the recent, they brought back Gossip Girl. There's like a reboot of Gossip Girl.
What? Okay.
Yeah. So maybe it might be the same way as this, man. It's a reboot of Space Jam.
But
the thing is,
are you really comparing Gossip Girl to Space Jam?
Yeah, dude, Gossip Girl was like how would I say this? Part of American society, bro.
By all means, but I don't know if there's anything from Gossip Girl that like resold.
Yeah, I don't know about that either. But I'm just saying it's a reboot.
Okay. Yeah, you can compare to Gossip Girl, I guess.
Yeah, man. There's no Chuck Bass no more. From what I've heard. I don't know.
I don't either. That's not all for Thursday. There's a few other shoes dropping on Thursday. What's the next two we see drop on Thursday, Luis?
Yeah, so we're also going to see a Nike Dunk High grade school in the bright crimson colorway. Is going to release a Nike desktop finish line foot sights and Kith. Retail $90, approximate resale 120 through 160. This is definitely something to go after right here. This is some like maybe Nobu money right there. Exotic money. Maybe you could buy like two plates of something at Nobu with this extra money right here. Hit 20 of them, and invite the whole team out to eat. Hit us up at Drop Time. You hit 20 pairs, we'll definitely go out to eat with you for free. Because if it's free, it's for me. And this is Jamal and I. If it's free, it's for us. So that's that right there. Way to put it. And we're also going to see the women's Air Jordan 1 Low in the Wolf Gray colorway. This is going to release in Europe on Nike Desktop, aka not sneakers, no pass, no stash. Nike Desktop in the EU. Reshipper. That's all I'm going to say regarding that right there. Retail $100, approximately resale 150 through 190. Good opportunity right there to make some extra bread. Get the right size, make $190. Not bad all right there. $90, dude.
Well, I think this honestly over time. By all means, here's my disclaimer. Don't listen to anything we say. We have no idea what we're talking about. So just take it as entertainment. But what I was going to say is I think this is going to go up over time. Like if you give this like a good few months, I think this will go up over time just for the fact of we already saw a budget version of the Dior Jordans, which we saw with what was the colorway? Shadow? They did mids, shadow mids and lows.
Yeah. I know you're talking about. Yeah,
and I think it was shadow. Those went up a lot over time.
Yeah.
This is another like budget Dior, because especially they threw in the light blue into it. So I think this will kind of do the same as what those whatever they were, shadows or whatever they were. Will kind of do the same as that. I think it'll go over time. I honestly, the only downside this has is that it's women's. Honestly, just for the fact of the women's, it only goes to a certain size. That's the only downside. Is that only what is it, 10.5?
Yeah.
So that's the only thing hurting it. But at the end of the day, this is another budget Dior.
If you close your eyes, they look exactly like the Dior's, dude.
Yeah, you just don't see the pattern.
You don't see anything. And that's why they look exactly the same.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, but that's it for Thursday. No Supreme. But we do have some opportunities right now to make some extra bread. But that's it for Thursday. Solid Thursday. What's happening on Friday, man?
So on Friday, that is the big day for Space Jam. On Friday, we will see the entire Space Jam collection drop. So for the LeBrons, there's gonna be a bunch of different ones. I think there's like 6 or 7, all the way from men's sizes to grade school to toddler, preschool. There's everything for the whole family. A bunch of different options. And then also with that, which I think the pack will do pretty good, especially in select one like the Wile Roadrunner one. Those will drop without the Xbox control and all that stuff. It'll just be the shoe. I think do pretty good. There's also going to be let me look at my list. There's gonna be also, where's it at? Bugs Bunny by Marvin, and also Sylvester by Tweety. So there's gonna be a few different ones. There's also gonna be some grade schools in all those different colors. There's also going to be dropping in that collection. There's going to be 2 different Converse, New Legacy and Toon Squads. It's going to be on Chuck 70 High. Retail on the Converse is 120. We're expecting resale about 150 to 190. I'm already seeing pairs selling for over 200. So I think those have a good chance to. Yeah, I think those have a good chance to make you some money. Also in the pack will be Nike Air Force 107. Retail on those is 100. We're expecting about 140 to 190. It's actually not a bad shoe. They threw in some of the characters on the swoosh. I think it looked pretty nice, honestly. So I have some decent expectations for that to be. But yeah, definitely on Friday it's gonna be Space Jam. Everything, lots of different shoes in that collection. So look out, take a look on sneakers, see what you like, what you're into, so you can know ahead of time of what you want to go for. So then you're all prepared for Friday. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be a nice day on Friday for a Space Jam. And that is the only thing so far we'll see on Friday drop. But not too bad. Definitely a lot of things happening. But then on Saturday, it's also one shoe so far dropping, but it's definitely not one to miss out on. What is the final thing of the week we see drop, Luis?
So on Saturday, we're going to see the Air Jordan 1 High, the Electro Orange colorway. This is going to come out all Jordan retailers. Retail $170, approximate retail $220 through $275. Definitely something to go after, like Jamal said. Really good opportunity to make some extra bread right there. This shoe actually got released earlier. I forgot if it was like Champs or Foot Locker, but it was either one of those. They released a whole bunch of like grade school pairs. They all got canceled. All of them. If you cop, they got canceled. And if you don't know that yours got canceled, well, you know what? We're telling you right now, it got canceled.
Whoever was behind the computer was pretty dumb for whatever button they clicked to release some stock. They're kind of dumb for that.
There's probably like a really big button that says "Do not press," and the guy's like, "You know what? I'm pressing it
to see what happens."
Yeah, it's like, does it really work? And then it worked, you know, and that's how it is, man. I guess that's the end of the podcast. You have anything else to add, Jamal? Anything interesting that you feel like you need to talk about?
No, that's about it. I mean, definitely some things to go after this week. Nothing too crazy, but I think it's like that Space Jam collection is going to be the biggest of the week. But not too bad. Things are starting to pick back up again. I think it's mostly just logistical issues still. I think it's just Nike getting shipments in. Adidas, nothing this week. It's all Nike and some New Balance, but yeah, so far pretty dry for Adidas. I mean, like, kind of just the last thing we'll get into, just to talk about it a bit. For the New Balance, for the 96 New Balance, like, do you really see? Obviously, Adidas still has a place in the market. We're obviously not talking about the regular consumer market. We're talking about our side of things, the resale. Other than Yeezys, do you really see them having much of a market going forward?
No. And you know what the thing is, that once Yeezy leaves Adidas, because he said he's going with Gap.
No, and, he's not leaving Adidas,
bro.
He's doing the Gap thing, that's for sure, but that's a completely separate business venture.
But he probably will leave, dude. That's the thing. He left Nike, and the other day Kanye was wearing Yeezys and Nike socks, bro. And that's a cardinal sin right there. You can't do that.
That's true.
But the man
wearing Nikes before while he was with Adidas, and he said, "Why can't he?" And the Vans. He talked about in a song about the Vans. I mean, he's talking about why can't I wear the things I want to wear, which I guess, I mean, kind of makes sense.
But it's Yee, bro. It's Yee.
By all means, he might leave at some point in time, but he's not going to be leaving because of Gap. That's a completely separate thing.
You never know.
I guess. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It just seems like I guess it's kind of going in the same direction as Supreme, where the hype is kind of dying out, and it takes something very specific to resell.
You know who we need? We need Nigel Sylvester to come back with another sneaker, bro.
Yeah, but he was with Nike.
Yeah, we need him, bro.
At Adidas?
We need him somewhere, bro. We need somebody who's gonna change everything.
All right.
I was just like a name that I just like.
If
just
anybody knows Nigel Sylvester, let him know he needs to get on another shoe collab.
We need something. We need like some artist. You know, who had Bad Bunny already. We have
something new. We need something new.
Who else do we have? Maybe we need like an Alpha, or we need like some. I don't know, bro. We need something. There needs to be a big disruptor in the sneaker community, man. Because Kanye is basically the only one coming out with anything right now. Anything
Virgil will have the Dunk Pack coming out soon.
Well, Virgil just sticks.
But he's been there.
Virgil's something else, bro. Virgil's like,
yes, that's true.
After the whole Pop Smoke cover, you know, like
everything is different.
The thing is, everybody's known that Virgil's like just like does like simple designs. Even back then, when he did when he had what's that company, Pyrus? What was it called?
What's it called?
Pyrex. Yeah, Pyrex. When he had Pyrex, it was literally just like the logo on like whatever, and then he did the same thing with Off-White.
Hey, if it work. I'm not gonna front the guy for the hustle.
Yeah, man. But the thing is, we need something disruptive. Like it's gonna change.
Okay. Like Nigel Sylvester.
Like imagine that like Warhol was still alive. You know, like if Warhol did a sneaker, that'd be pretty cool right there.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. Or I think his name's Basket. Let me see.
I guess the Adidas needs to go out and find somebody like that so they can bring some resale back. So we can resell some Adidas again.
John Michael Basket. Maybe something like that. I know I'm messing up his name, you know, apologize in advance. Maybe like some John Michael Basket if he was still alive. Sneaker like him.
Huh?
Like
well, Adidas, here's some free advice. Hopefully you take it and run with it.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the end of the week. Thank you for listening to Drop Time Separate Clean #1 podcast. That covers thank you. Let me do that all over again.
You good?
Thank you for listening to Drop Time Separate Clean #1 podcast that covers the latest sneaker releases.
And make sure that you follow us over on Twitter. That is the key, as I always say, that is the key to the success. On Twitter with those post notifications on, that's how you get instant alerts right when we tweet something out. And you can also listen to this podcast on all the major streaming platforms, on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, everything else. We also do upload it to YouTube for those ones that like to listen to it on YouTube. We do have it over there for you also. We appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoy the week. Hopefully you are ready for the Space Jam. And yeah, that's all we got for you today.
On behalf of the Drop Time team, wish you good luck, good health, and good vibes all around. Peace.